Hey beautiful ones, welcome back to my brand new fashion and handbag channel. If you're new here, I'm Michelle and it's an absolute pleasure to have you here. So today what I thought I would do is talk you through and share with you my teensy tiny handbag collection. Not teensy tiny in the fact that I have no bags, teensy tiny in the fact that they are teensy tiny inside. I thought I would talk you through what fits inside them, what I use them for, and whether I would actually recommend them or not. So let's go. Quickly, before I show you my bags, I am a new content creator and I'm trying to get to my first 1,000 subscribers. So if you would consider subscribing, it would really mean a lot to me. So first bag, let's have a little look. I've got a few actually. So this is my Givenchy micro cutout bag. This is from the 101 Dalmatians collection. I bought this from eBay. I think it was only about £60, so absolute bargain. Most of my handbags, you probably know already, are pre-loved. So I'll just show you with this one. It does come with a crossbody strap, which is amazing. Now you can't actually fit a massive amount in here, so got some cards. They don't go in. Actually, yeah, no, they do go in that way. Only just though. Only just. Keys, not going in. They possibly could go in, but you'd need to take some of the key rings off. Lipstick. But the only problem is that when the cards are in, you can see them through that. Don't know if you can see that. So you can actually see them a little bit. So they're not, this isn't the best handbag to use, really, ever. To be fair, I probably wouldn't recommend this one. I use this for an ornament in my living room. It's on my side, on my shelving rack, and it looks pretty. So that is what I use this bag for. So not actually a handbag, a house decoration. And you know what? I love it. I'm still pleased that I bought it. I think it's really super, super cute. Not a waste of money at all. Probably, in regards to it being a handbag, it probably is a waste of money, but for a cute little decoration up on the shelf, wouldn't say it's a waste of money. Alright, can't get this done back up. I will work that out in a bit. But super cute. Love it. I've got a few of these bags to show you actually. So this one probably doesn't need any introductions. It's Jacquemus and it's a La Chico, something or other. My mum got me this for Christmas and I absolutely love it. This is my favourite colour in the world. It goes, I wear quite a lot of grey actually, and this colour looks absolutely beautiful with grey. When my mum got it for me, even though I loved it, I was a bit nervous that I wouldn't wear it. By saying I was nervous that I wouldn't wear it, as you know, I do have quite a few bags that I don't wear, but because my mum bought it for me, I wanted to wear it because I thought it would be a bit of a waste that she spent the money on me to buy this and I didn't actually wear it. And you know what, I have worn this an absolute ton of times. So it comes with a crossbody strap. Just realised I still left the plastic on there, but it isn't a too bad size. You can fit your cards in. They won't go in your card holder, but you fit the cards in the back like that. Keys, what I would normally do is take these off the key rings. So I would have my door key, car key, they fit in there. But these are going in fine. If I need a little bit of cash, I just stick that in the bottom. So they're in, and lipstick fits in as well. And it should do up. Normally it does up. So I love this, and it's got the little crossbody strap. I use this, I've used this for quite a few different things. So I've used it for going out for lunch. I actually used it for a day trip when I went to London. And I've used it for the school run. Now what I do to make it easier, because obviously these are teensy tiny bags, is I have one of these phone straps. I don't know if you got one of these or not. I've had this one a couple of years. I got this from Casetify. And I don't need to worry about popping my phone in any of these little bags, and it just works out perfect. So pop this on, bag on, holding bag, great, absolutely great. It carries what I need it to carry. So next up, my little JW Anderson hedgehog clutch. Now I have used this once. I got it last summertime. I bought it as a birthday treat for myself, and that is the one and only time I have used it. I'm a bit, again, this is on the side in the living room as a household ornament. What was I saying? So I absolutely love this, but the reason why I've only used it once is that when I unboxed it, one of these little bristle things come off. So I know that it is quite delicate, and I really don't want any more to come off. I was going to glue the little bristly bit back on, but I lost it. I couldn't find it. So it does have a bristle missing, but you can't really tell once you know where it's missing. You just see it all the time. But if you didn't know it was missing, I don't think you would necessarily be able to tell. So what fits in here? Cards, because it's got a bit of a funny shape, look. So cards fit in. Lipstick, again, keys, if they weren't on here. Actually, no, maybe, yep. That fits in. Happy Days, good to go. I do usually, hang on, see if I can open it. The magnet on this is ridiculously tight. I do usually store it with just a little bit of card in the magnet. Just like that. You can't really see it when it's up on the shelf. I just do that just to make it a little bit easier, because I don't want to pull at it, because as I said, it is quite fragile. So I love that. I'd like to use it a bit more often, but I'm just, if I dropped it, if I broke it, I would be absolutely gutted, because I just, so cute, isn't it? Cute. Right, what else have I got? So I bought this one. This Vivienne Westwood one from Bicester Village. I bought this about summertime last year as well, actually. I did buy another bag at the same time. I think this is called the Derby bag. I am planning on going to Bicester Village in a few weeks to do a shopping vlog. So if that's of interest to you, please make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss that one. And again, great bag. Won't fit the phone. Won't fit the phone, but I have my phone strap, so doesn't matter. You can fit a decent amount of this stuff in here. This is plastic. It's a vegan bag. I'm not going to call it vegan leather because there's nothing leather about it. It is just plastic. But you can get a fair amount in there. Look, the whole card goes in there. The whole card hold. This is probably quite big for a card holder, actually. It's got a zip. It's a Mason Margiela one. You can fit a few cards on there and zip and coins and stuff like that, but I like that. And you can then fit your keys in and your lippy. Done. Perfect. I've used this a few times. I use it for the school run. Usually I take my Telford bags on the school run. I use them probably way too much, but this fits in what I need. That's all I need really. My phone and my phone strap. Good to go. So when I go to Bicester Village, I'm going to have a little look to see if they've got any more of these bags, because I would definitely recommend them. If you can get away with just using your card holder and your keys and you've got a phone strap, definitely recommend these. These are wonderful little throw-on little bags. It hasn't got any wear on it. Nothing. Absolutely great. Love that bag. Then I've got this one. I like this one. This is so cute. I've got a few of these little Moschino shopper bags in different sizes. This is probably more of a keyring size. It is super teensy tiny. I got this one from eBay. This was probably about £60 as well. Maybe not even that much. And it's so cute. Again, this is a decoration in my living room. It came with everything. Dust bag. It was just perfect. I don't think it had ever been used. It's got all the cards, absolutely everything with it. Perfect condition. But this bag is rubbish. I used it once when I went for lunch with my mum. I didn't really test it out. I was running a bit late as usual. and you can fit nothing in it. So even put your cards in and they stick out the top, so you can't close it up. If there's cards in it, you can't even close up the magnet. And it's one thing to have a bag that you can't fit your phone in, because I've got my phone strap and it's not an issue. But if you can't even fit your cards in, maybe if you got Apple Pay on your phone, probably not an issue, you could probably get away with it. But I like to take my driving licence, I've got my Harrods card here, keys, maybe the keys will fit, push, absolute push. Definitely not getting a lipstick in there, getting nothing else in there. So this probably explains why it was really, really cheap on eBay. It is probably more, as I said, probably more of a key ring or something like that really, rather than an actual bag. But have it as a top handle, crossbody, it is still cute, and I do not regret buying this for a second. I love my little Moschino bags, and I'll pop that away later. I absolutely love that one. So I've got 3 more to show you. So this is my one and only Dior bag. This is a vintage bag as well. I bought this pre-loved from Vestiaire Collective around about 2021, 2022. I like this bag a lot. I've only used it once though, and that was for my grandma's funeral, because I thought she would like this bag. Fortunately, I didn't get to show it to her, and it was new at the time, and I thought she'd like it, and I wanted to wear a nice bag for her, because I wanted to dress up just in case she was up in heaven watching down, and I thought it would be nice. So this little bag, I think this is 1980s. One second, I'll show you it in a little bit more detail. Let's get out the, honestly, I've got everything wrapped up. It took me ages to find this bag. It took about half an hour to find this bag, and I thought, Michelle, you know what? If any bag takes you half an hour to find, you shouldn't have it. But that's not a rule that I'm making, definitely not. So look at this, how, can you see that? Hang on, I don't know what the viewfinder's doing. Not sure if you can see that or not, but it's so vintage, it's so cute. And the inside of it, this is what attracted me to it the most. The inside of it, hopefully you'll be able to see that. Not sure how the viewfinder's going, but the inside of this has got that lovely, lovely Dior print. It is so cute. And what I really like about this bag as well is the crossbody strap comes off, and you can actually use it as a belt bag, which I think is awesome. I think this was probably about 1980s this bag came out, and you can actually fit a surprising amount in here. So this fits in perfectly fine. I think does my phone, maybe had a smaller phone at the time, not sure, but my phone goes in. Maybe this bag isn't as teensy tiny as I thought. Keys in, lipstick in, that's pretty much all you're fitting in. But considering how small it is, again, maybe not as teensy tiny as the others, but this is definitely one of my smaller bags. You can fit a surprising amount in there, to be fair. So I need to make a mental note to myself to use this bag a bit more often, because I really love it. It's so cute, so cute. I don't wear much gold though, so again, that's probably another reason why I haven't used it very much. But it's really, really lovely. So I've got three more bags actually to show you. So this one, not sure if you recognise this one or not. This is a Moschino little mini biker bag. This is definitely a teensy tiny one. I got this from eBay. Surprise, surprise. Is it eBay? It's either eBay or vintage. When did I get this? Only a couple of months ago. I should remember where I got it from, but yeah, it was only a couple of months ago. And this is from the H&M Moschino range. It is absolutely gorgeous. I have a bigger version of this Moschino biker bag, and this is no less in quality. It is just, looks the same, to be honest. It is super, 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 super cute. Got these little pop mark thingies all over. Use these. You get these with my little labubus and pop mark figures. I think called desiccants, something or other like that. But they're good for layers and moisture and stuff like that. So I always save these from my pop marks and pop them in my handbags because they're great. So this is the H&M one. This is fully leather. Absolutely love it. So obviously can't fit the phone in because it's too small. That won't fit in. But fit some cards in the back. I think it's because it's a decent shape, to be fair. Fit a decent amount in. Fit the keys in. 1 second. Hang on. Almost fit the keys in. There's a bit of a, I don't know, if I took a few off here, they'd fit in. And I reckon I will just about fit the lipstick on top as well. So you take a little bit of wiggling around. But it should be ideal for me for the school run. I've currently got it on my side, surprise, surprise, in the living room as an ornament. But I will, you know what, I like this. I'm going to dig this out. I'm going to use this over the next few days for the school run. Cute as a little shoulder bag. Probably wear it crossbody, to be perfectly honest. Another great little bag if you don't need to carry much with you. And then the last 2 bags, these are ones which I purchased with zero intention to use. They are teensy tiny in, well, they're not actually that small, but you can't fit your card in. You can barely fit your hand in. So I will show them to you. They're both Moschino. So this one is a Wizard of Oz ruby slipper bag, and it was designed for a museum. I think it was designed for a museum in California, something like the film, some sort of film and movie. I've got all the paperwork and everything somewhere. It was designed for that museum specifically by Jeremy Scott when he was at Moschino, and I absolutely love it. I love Wizard of Oz, but yeah, it is a very, 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 very small bag. It's a shoe size 4. It says on the bottom 37, so it's a 4. And you literally, I've got the dust bag in there. You literally would maybe get your keys in, I reckon. But because of the shape of it, I'll take that out. I'm very, very careful with this. You can, don't even think, no, you can't even get your keys, your cards in. Maybe a bit of a wiggle. Keys down in the feet, in the foot bit, possibly. But that's all you're getting in there. But as I said, I didn't buy this to use. I bought this as a collectible and I love it. And the last one is also a collectible from Moschino. It's still got tags and everything on because I'm not taking those off. It's a collectible and I love this. This I got pre-loved as well. I think this one came from eBay. I'm quite sure it did, and I don't think it was a massive amount either. I think it was about 150, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. But again, teensy tiny. Have I got the no, dust bag's not in there. I'm not sure where the dust bag is. I'm sure I've got it somewhere, but as you can see, really, 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 really tiny. Even without that packaging in, struggle to get your keys in, struggle to get your cards in, struggle to get anything in. But I wanted to show you this one because obviously this video is a teensy tiny bag collection video, and I didn't want to leave these ones out because I think they're adorable. So let me know your thoughts. If you've got any teensy tiny bags that you can recommend to me, pop details in the comments because I would very much love to hear from you. And that is my teensy tiny bag collection. Thanks for watching. This